Hey everyone, welcome back to Rams on SI. I'm your host, Claudette Montana, joined by our NFL senior writer, Hondo Carpenter. Hondo, we are officially in the midst of training camp. So exciting. So I want to get your start of training camp prediction. How far do you think the Rams can go in 2025?
Great question, Claudette. And I want to preface it by saying this. Every year I get asked to make predictions, and I make them obviously assuming no injuries. So obviously injuries can change it, and I also reserve the right to change it after training camp. But assuming they stay healthy, I think this is a Super Bowl team if they don't play Philadelphia. And again, assuming no injuries for Philadelphia, which we all know what happens when you assume, because there's going to be. So it's going to be a health issue. But if this team can stay healthy enough, get in the playoffs, and if they're the ones that have to face Philly, I think that's a really good matchup for them. Now, I think there are some teams that are a bad matchup for them. And that's what the game is. It's all about matchups. And if they can get in, and I think Philadelphia is a very bad matchup for a lot of different NFL, NFC playoff teams. And so if they can get past some of the teams that are a bad matchup for them and get into a conference championship game against Philly, I think they're going to the Super Bowl. I really believe in this team. I believe in Matthew. I believe in the defense, which I think is coming. I think Shula's an up-and-coming rising name. Obviously, offensive coordinator's a rising name. You know what Sean and Les are. I like their ability to run the football. I just think there's a good mix here. I've shared before, my only concern is if Matthew goes out, I don't think they even make the playoffs. But this is a team, a healthy Rams team is not something that the Philadelphia Eagles want any part of.
And how cool would that be, right? To see Matthew Stafford get back to that stage because we don't really know how many more years he intends on playing for. So that would be pretty cool to see as well. Lots of good teams in the NFC though, Hondo. So we'll see. All right. I want to remind everyone that they can go to si.com/NFL/Rams for all of your Rams coverage. And we'll be back with more next week. Hondo, thanks so much.
Thank you, Claudette.